Alright, and welcome back, guys. So, last time with the Druid, we did get all the way through this beginning area, but because I didn't hit an actual, checkpoint, I guess you would say, it didn't give me that checkpoint to continue on from. So, we're back here at the start. As you can see, I do have 7 points. That is mainly because of my reward trees. So I've got extra ones for 5 regions, all 5 regions. So I do have extra skill points. I'm not going to use them just yet, because I want you guys to be able to experience this in real time, just so you can see. I do also have extra potions. Normally you start with 5. Right now I have 9 because of my renown from the regions. So we're back here with the Druid, and I think they redid some of the damages and stuff. 6 to 7, 6 to 7, 6 to 7, 5 to 6, 5 to 6. So yeah, because this has the chain, I think is what made it so good. So enhanced storm strike, fierce storm strike. I don't remember exactly what I had chose before, but if I had to guess, it was definitely wild storm strike. That's only because it changed to 2 additional. And you'll see the extra skill points on all of my other playthroughs for the classes. And the reason being is, again, because of the renown, because my offline play is transferring over to my recorded gameplay for you guys. I do appreciate you guys coming in and watching all that. This isn't going to be a complete let's play, so I won't be following the campaign like to a T, but I will be doing a let's play where I go through the entire campaign, cutscenes and talking points and all that. So that will be a thing eventually. It's just not here yet. But alright, so now that we're level 2, we're gonna get that enhanced storm strike. And now it's time to go and venture out into the world. See how we fare against the bear. Ooh, that immobilized, immediately coming in clutch with that bear. I don't have gloves. I do now. Whoa! Whoa! Oi! Alright, so we got a potion, so we're going to use a potion just to make sure that we are staying, kind of like on top of it when it's coming to all that extra stuff. Hand axe, is that better? What do I lose? Okay, so I lose my overpowered damage, but I get extra damage to healthy enemies. But the thing is about healthy, if you don't know, is healthy is 80% health or higher. So you may only get 1 hit for that extra damage, and it's just that 3.5% is just, it's not enough. It's not worth it in my opinion. So we're not gonna use that hand axe just yet. Maybe we'll explore it later down the road. But I did see a lot of you viewing the Druid, which is why the Druid is going to be the first video. It's going to take precedence. The first episode for each class was basically like a pilot to see what you guys on YouTube are actually wanting to see. You know, what are you guys playing? What are you guys wanting to look at skill-wise? You know, what do you guys want to see? What do you want to, you know, how do you want to build it? Shit like that. So, I appreciate you guys coming in and giving as much love as you have to the Druid, because that tells me that that's, you know, this is the class that you guys want to see. So that's what we're gonna do. We are going to do this Druid, and it's gonna be one of the first episodes that I record, and I hope that you guys really like it. We're gonna pick up everything, just because. Got another potion, so I'm gonna heal. Come in here. Nothing in there, nothing over there. Open. Oh yeah, that was, whoo, that was easy. Yeah, so definitely, definitely Druid is key in my opinion. Ooh, we got that immobilize. Bingo. So that 15% chance, while it's not a lot, it definitely kicks in and it lets you know it's there. Which I think is pretty awesome, because it can be a game changer for you. That immobilize as quick as it does. Got the immobilize on. Bingo. Feeling it out. Come on. Boom. Got it. Oh, those are blue gloves. Those gloves. Bingo. Got a potion, so we use a potion. Hit the chest. Pick it up. Don't need a potion. Alright, so we're good there. So let's loop back around down here. And let's see how we go with our bingo. Alright, so now we get our next skill. Alright, so you got landslide, lightning storm, tornado, pulverize, and shred. Now, I'm gonna keep going over this just so you guys know. I'm gonna continue to go over the skills as I go through, with having more knowledge of the game than I did before, just because of hitting level 50 now and getting into those Paragon levels and knowing certain things about certain classes, and as the updates roll out and things of that nature. What I said in the first episode, well, yes, it looks good on paper. We are going to sit here and continue to go over it and make sure that, you know, what we're choosing is going to be viable in the field. It's not just, hey, you know, this looks good on paper, this is what you should go with. No. Everybody's going to have a different playstyle. I may like Lightning Storm, and you may like Landslide, and that's totally fine. Nobody's going to get mad. Nobody's going to hate on you. Is it meta? Maybe. Is it meta? No. Is it meta? Yes. It doesn't matter. If it's how you want to play, you're enjoying it, and it matches your playstyle, please, by all means, don't take my advice. But in terms of the way that I like to play and everything, it's really nice to be able to go over and look at everything and see, you know, what could be beneficial to my playstyle and how I like to play it. So, again, take what I say with a grain of salt unless it matches your playstyle. Doesn't mean don't take what I say into consideration, but, you know, definitely give it a thought. But if you don't want to, no one's gonna get mad at you. I ain't gonna hate you, but I still appreciate you coming here and looking through and watching with me and taking this journey with me through each class, trying to break them down and see what's viable in the field, so that you're not just looking at, you know, someone who plays one class because this is the class they like, and they have their certain playstyle, and it may not match your playstyle. It may be a down pat, amazing build, but if you don't like it, it doesn't match your playstyle, you're not going to use it. So we're going to keep going through this as we get to those points where we're able to do these things, you know, get these levels and these points in and get everything done up. We're going to continue to push through and cover it all from the ground. So we're going to hit that, right? So that's pretty good. And it uses spirit to cast. Okay, so see, that's got the overpowered damage. It's a little slower, but seeing with the druid and that basic, it is going to matter on the attacks per second. Versus like with a necro, it doesn't matter at all. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I've had a very busy day. I've been running around doing a whole bunch of shit. That's a two-hander. That's why it's slower. Okay, so if we can find a one-handed mace, that would be better, I think, in my opinion. So we're gonna wait on that. So for now, we are gonna have to use that lightning storm so we can get some of our spirit back. Bingo. Get that by breaking stuff. I think we do get it for breaking stuff. Alright, so now to re-go over that, so we're gonna refund this. We're gonna learn the tornado. Okay, so it looks like it could be effective, but that spirit cost is pretty high. Because I mean, that's 15 per strike, and that's 40. It doesn't last very long. Alright, so let's look at the... Ooh, that's a 35. That's 35. And that's 30. So yeah, that's got the lowest cost with, it looks like, the best outcome, aside from maybe landslide, but let's try out the pulverize really quick. And then you transform right back as soon as you do that, okay. We do recover for... So versus enemies, pulverize does not seem to be too effective. We'll have to try tornado out with a couple of enemies. Okay, so you got that. So let's try the werewolf slash out with some enemies and see how viable it is in terms of output and whatnot. Now, how does that work? Because I know it's got first attack, second attack, and third attack. So perform a trio of combo attacks. Okay, so maybe it needs a target in order to perform all three, or is that something that we have to press it 3 times? Because if you have to press it 3 times and the spirit cost is 35, 35 and 35 is 70, and you add another 35, I mean, that's 105, and where is our maximum spirit? 100. So technically you wouldn't even be able to hit 3 off base, so maybe it needs something to target and then it performs all 3 for you. It'll be kind of interesting to see if it actually works that way or not. It doesn't.
I need more spirit.
Yeah, see, so you can't even use that right off the bat. You can't use that to actually do something. I mean, you can use it, but that third attack, which has the most damage output, it's not going to do anything because you can't even use it yet. So let's let's go this way. See if we can't find any more enemies to smack so we can get some spirit up. And let's try this landslide and see if the landslide is effective, and then we'll try the tornado after that. It's got a lot of power, but it does not seem like it has enough oomph behind it. I'm gonna go back to the tornado. It seems like it could be helpful with crowd control. Let's do that. Do this, and it goes off in its own little. It's too, in my opinion, it's viable. It really is viable. That's viable, and landslide is viable. But in terms of the way that I like to play, that lightning storm is going to be better because it has the lower cost with a decent amount of damage. And as long as you're channeling it, it increases the longer the storm is channeled, up to a maximum of 5 at once. Okay, so that tells me that it's just gonna get better, you know, the longer that you use it, especially if you're in like a group or something, you know? So we're gonna try it on stuff like that here. Boom. So in the same amount of, you know, spirit that it took to pretty much use any other skill, it took them all out quick. I mean, it was a quick dispatch. So in my opinion, that's a win. Plus 40 armor, awesome. So in my opinion, that is definitely a win, because it takes them out quickly. Took an elite out pretty quick too. And early game, that is definitely, yeah, a factor for somebody brand new to the series. That would be a hard factor for them, is that they can take out an elite, you know, early game and still feel like they're doing something. And they're not gonna get left in the dust. Ooh, that was nice. Because that would be my fear, is playing and getting left behind in the DPS while your friends are over there and they're, you know, they're taking on bosses and stuff like that, and you're just like, I don't have enough DPS and I die too quick. So my idea is, you know, I want to maximize my DPS while also still being comfortable in my playstyle to effectively be a valued part of the team. And sometimes it's not easy to be that valued part, you know, part of the team if you're just sitting there and you lack the DPS output. And here's where it's gonna be a true test. Our first boss creature. Going toe to toe with them, and it seems like in terms of a boss creature who's the same level as us, we are able to hold our own. And it's only going to get better the more, you know, skills we unlock and stuff. The amount of output that it has. I mean, that is crazy. Oh no. Got him. Bingo. And we got a blue hand axe. Right, so that means we can go up and out, break all that, get our armor rack, and then let's look at this hand axe. Critical strike damage, increase the damage, attack per second. We'll lose the overpower damage, but I think we'll be okay. It's got extra to it. What about those? Oh, I lose willpower. No, thank you. So, in terms of the druid and being able to make things happen and hold your own, I think the druid is, like I said, my money's on the druid. It looks like it's going to be a great character.
Should be safe now.
Truly. Ha!
Lost souls, for all of you.
Wow.
You are blessed like us now.
That was all of them. Light willing. Madman.
Open the gate! Open the gate! Thank you. Alright, so in terms of just those two skills by themselves, I mean that was, I like it. Ooh, plus lightning damage? That is lucky as hell, because both of the skills that we have off bat are they're storm, which is lightning. So that's pretty awesome. Looks like the tornado has storm too. Oh, it's in the bottom. Physical damage, lightning damage. What's that? Lightning damage. Okay, so it tells you in the bottom right what kind of damage it is. Physical, 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 lightning, physical, physical, lightning, physical, physical. I would have assumed that may have been like, it could have been like shadow, but I guess because it is a werewolf and you're using a claw, physical damage does make sense. Alright, so let's come over here and unlock the chapel door.
Only fire can cleanse the darkness in this place.
Boom.
Like
And
the
then we'll
ones
get
I
in
was
here.
fed. Is this real?
Is this real?
You came to thank the light. You collapsed.
Caught the whole damn church on fire. Ooh. That's right, you get your first amulet. Resistance to all elements. I'll take it. Right, then we gotta come up here and find the hermit's cabin. And per usual, ba-ba! Which I've already claimed that one, so I don't get the bonus for it. But there is an altar of Lilith here at the beginning of the game, and I do highly recommend every time you see one of those, you just grab it. Grab it with all your might. Sorry. Don't touch me. No! Archers! Dang it. Hoping to avoid that. Lots of pack. Yeah, it looks like that's all there is down here for me. Can't ever hurt to double check. Dang. Quick dispatch. I'm guessing the club might be a mace. Am I right? Determined club. Magic mace. Yep, which gives us the overpower damage back. And it gives us willpower. And we lose critical strike damage. But you need crit chance before you can utilize crit damage. So we're going to swap back to that because it's a one-handed, it's a mace. It gives us the overpower damage that we are looking for. Yep. So it quickly dispatches the ones around him and deals damage to him. And it gives me the ability to heal myself and get out of the way. That doesn't give me the ability to get out of the way and heal myself, but it gives me the chance to get away and damage him while healing. Let me clarify that before somebody takes it the wrong way. So let me come up here. Let's see what we have up here. I love that cleave damage. Because with that cleave damage, it means that you can dispatch quickly in a group rather than, you know, just focusing on one. You missed. You missed. You missed. Just in case anyone was wondering, that is how you can take on a bear if you are terrified of getting hit by it. Because I know they do have a lot of output damage. I mean, they can ruin your whole day. Especially if you're playing hardcore, it can ruin your whole day. You just sidestep them. All the time. Just sidestep them. Alright. Ta-da! So I usually always go through this spider cave down here. Just because it gives me the best opportunity to increase the amount of experience that I am earning. Well, that's a whole lot easier as a druid. Oh. Yeah, that is a whole lot easier as a druid. Dang. Alright. Alright, so we climb up. Right, and so we chose Lightning Storm. The size of your Lightning Storm is preserved for 4 seconds after channeling. Okay, I don't know exactly. One additional Lightning Strike. That would be the way to go for that. So we are nearing our end time, but I am going to make it to the Hermit's Cabin before I end this one. So don't have any fears, guys. We're going to take care of it. Oh, I got 2 levels. Oh. Yeah, because I should have 7, because that's what I started with. So, alright, so that means that we've unlocked our next area, which is defensive. We're going to go over that in the next one, just so that I can keep you guys moving forward and we don't go too far over this one. Oop. Screw the willpower. That damage increase is enough to make a man go ooh. That's got higher damage, and that's got 1 extra damage per second, with the same cooldown too. So that's a benefit. Always remember to pick up your materials as well. For those of you who want a quick, easy chest that may or may not have some good stuff for you in it, just follow this edge all the way around. You'll find your materials. You'll find the loose stones with gold in them, and you know, it's not going to be every single one, but it is definitely a possibility. So you follow this all the way around, and when you get to this part, you come over here, you get your Galavine, and then you go directly behind this house. Chest. Boom. Had some blue shoes in it for me. A loose stone with a little bit of gold, and then you come down and around here, and boom. Windswept cabin. So then you come up here, you hit the door, bookshelf for a quick, you know, easy access to it, and then the strange skull. So, ta-da. Now we're here, we're at the Hermit's cabin, and I love your faces. Y'all make sure you like, share, subscribe. Peace!